In a time like this, where the world is faced with a pandemic and we are all faced with the decision of taking the coronavirus vaccine or being wiped off. While some people have graciously embraced this vaccine, others are still unsure. Some people have refused to take this vaccine for religious beliefs, and the African man sees it as the white man's plot to rule over them. And with statements like this, you can't help but blame the African man.
At least 3 billion people need to die. So we'll just start off in Africa. We'll start doing our research there, and we'll eliminate most of the Africans because they're deplorable. They're worthless. They're not part of this world economy. So they have their rights taken away, and they're suppressed and they're experimented.
A good number of people are also unsure because of how fast it took to come up with this vaccine. They believe enough research has not been done. Whichever way, you can agree with me that there's no better time to talk about vaccines than now. So, welcome to Eunice Moments. In this video, we're going to be answering the question, are vaccines harmful? No doubt, vaccines have saved a lot of lives and are still saving lives till date. The fact that coronavirus and its vaccines has a lot of controversies surrounding it does not change that fact. I would like you to think about this. Can you compare the risks of taking a vaccine to that of being faced with a dangerous and life-threatening disease? Oh my goodness, I have been talking about vaccines without even asking, do you know what vaccines are? According to the AmericanScientific.com, vaccines are selected to contain weakened or dead form of the disease-causing germs that are capable of sparking immune response. What this means is that if you take the coronavirus vaccine, it is the weakened or dead form of COVID-19 that's been injected into you. Please note that I said weakened or dead form. This is because what is being injected into you is not capable of making you sick. The aim is just to prepare your body so that in case an alive and active virus gets into your body can fight it even without drugs. I understand that the coronavirus and its vaccine comes with a lot of controversies, but let's not forget that there are a lot of disease we no longer have to worry about because of vaccines. One thing you should know is that whenever there's a new disease, the world cannot bring it to what looks like an end until scientists come up with a vaccine. Drugs on their own are not enough to put an end to disease. They can only cure it for a while. Because sicknesses like polio, whooping cough, meningitis, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and even chickenpox now have vaccines, the world no longer has to worry about them. But before vaccines were developed, thousands of people died as a result of contacting them. That is why an illness like malaria and even typhoid still take numbers of lives every year because the world is yet to develop a vaccine for it. So, just before you decide to give up on vaccination as a result of coronavirus and its vaccine and the so many controversies surrounding it, let's not forget the good things vaccines have done for us. You may be asking, does that mean vaccines are 100% safe? According to WebMD, today, vaccines are considered safe just like any other medication. No doubt, they have some side effects such as fever and redness around the injection site. But in 1 billion people who are injected with vaccines, only 1 or 2 people come up with allergic reactions. Therefore, you can agree with me that the benefits of taking vaccines are indeed more than the risks. But can the same be said about the COVID-19 vaccine? For those who are unsure of the COVID-19 vaccine for religious beliefs, I prefer to stay silent on that because this channel is not a religious channel. But for Africans who think that COVID-19 and its vaccine is the white man's way to depopulate us, if that were to be the case, don't you think that the white man does not need COVID-19 to do that? Most of the medications we use in Africa are gotten from the Western world, and as a result of their discoveries, we are able to live healthier and better lives. The COVID-19 vaccine should in itself be safe, except some people have other intentions. Whichever way, the aim of this video is to remind us that vaccines are not harmful. The controversies surrounding COVID-19 and its vaccine should not stop you from vaccinating in general.